The Jedi Code is often used as a mantra, but also as a unique and powerful text that contains hidden wisdom upon the deepest contemplation of it. Only through the deep contemplation of the Jedi Code, and using the mythology as a parable, can we truly find the deeper wisdom of the Code and the Force moving within it. There is no passion, there is serenity. For the Jedi, this line focuses on the concept of passion as an overwhelming drive, and is a reminder that to be overwhelmed even by the best of intentions is a step toward the dark side. It is easy when acting in what we believe to be right action to become a zealot, and to charge head first to bring some concept of justice or rightness. While passion can be any overwhelming drive, guided by positive or negative connotations, a Jedi instead seeks a serenity of self. Serenity is not devoid of feeling or drive, but instead leaves room for understanding, nuance, composure, and to change direction in alignment with right action. While the Force has subtle and guiding flows, it does not itself have passion. This line points to the nature of the Force as a serene power that ebbs and flows in its continual promotion of life, and an evolution of sentient life toward things like equality, right action, justice, freedom, and compassion. As this is not a raging river such as passion would be, but a gentle stream, it shows that the Force does not push us in directions, but instead guides with subtlest of touches upon us. It reminds us to listen for that touch of the Force and its guidance, and shows that if we focus on that serenity alongside the rest of the Code, we will feel its gentle hand moving us. The world is often driven by passions. People tend to polarize hard toward sides, and in this, all evils are deemed good for the cause in the minds of many. As a Jedi, this line reminds us that our job, our goal, is to bring serenity to the world. We are to help others find their compassion instead of passionate explosive force, and in that find a balance so they are acting within right action as they fight for their goals. It reminds us to be a better example, and through that example help guide others to a better way of living. When passion becomes pain for another, it reminds us to be a soothing balm, to bring serenity to them. This does not mean we are to oppose the search and quest for rightness and goodness. Nor does this mean we in some way support evil. It instead reminds us that our core philosophy is that evil stems from extremism, and that good can transition into evil through extremist views just as evil can find its way back to good by letting go of the hard polarization necessary for passion to be an overwhelming drive. As Jedi, this influences our training by reminding us there are states of drive that are not furious, but are steady. When we reach into the Force daily for guidance and strength, we do so from a point of serene focus and intensity. It reminds us that as we echo into the Force, we then exist within that echo. If we then echo into the Force with unrestrained drive, then all things mean less than the goal. This line prevents us from, in our search for greater connection to the Force, ignoring all other things. It prevents us in our search for physical, mental, and emotional betterment from suddenly excluding ourselves from the larger world or neglecting our responsibilities. It acts as a reminder that, as we draw on the Force, we can either pour our passion into it and let our passion dominate us, or we can seek the serenity that is already there, and act with complete purity in each step of our training and advancement. In the use as a mantra, it is a reminder of how easily we can be swept up by zeal, intensity, and self-righteousness. We come to the path of the Jedi because we want to be a hero, but a hero is only a step away from being a crusader. This reminds us of the fine line between right action and domination. It reminds us there is a fine line between freedom and anarchy. In the mantra, it galvanizes us against getting carried away by the goal or the purpose, and to instead take a detached but still invested approach. In letting go of the overattachment to the goal, we may find better goals along the way. In letting go of the direction we are taking to achieve a purpose, it reminds us there may be other better roads we can take. When we draw from the Force its serenity, instead of pouring our passion into a cycle back into ourselves, we see the numerous facets of what can be, what is, and what is to come more clearly. In this serene awareness, the mantra provides direction toward right action, without an investment that could lead to an evil where the means are justified by the ends. Force guide and protect you.